Good morning, YouTube. So this video is going to be a 10-minute challenge to try and draw a part roller holder. This is part of the Solid Edge first tutorial, and this sucker takes a few minutes to model. We're going to try and get both the 3D model and the 2D drawing that you see to the side here. So the dimensions that we're kind of interested in are 150 on the base, 90 units deep, 20 units high, 130 from this top surface here to this surface here, and then we have a diameter of 60 for the circle and an inner diameter of 35. All right, let's get to it. So the first thing that I personally would model is I would probably want to add in a coincident plane, and I'm going to try and put in a reference drawing. So there we go, and it's going to bring in a little icon here, so I'm just going to drag it off to the side. And now on that plane, I'm going to add in my 2D sketch. All right, it came in the right orientation, everything, I'm happy. I'm looking at it though, and I'm thinking maybe I want to move it. So I'll just put it off to the side there. All right. So, 10-minute challenge, 10. And let's go to the Home tab, put in a box. As I said before, the dimensions of that box are 150 by 20 high, by 0 degrees on the angle, and 90 units deep. Second piece, there is a profile here for this rod or arm that's coming up, and I'm going to try and draw it on the bottom. I could draw it on the top surface as well. Like that's just what I'm going to do here. So F3 to lock onto the plane. Grab that center point. Oh, okay, try again. Grab the plane. Find the center point on the edge. And I'm going to make this a little larger than the drawing expects because I'm going to make it 60 units wide, as expected. But I'm going to make it double the thickness, or 40 units thick, and 0 degrees on the angle. And now I have a rectangle. But the way Solid Edge likes to do its projections, I can choose either this side or this side because there's a line through the center. So I get a perfectly aligned rectangle without having to stress too much. All right, so this is Solid Edge's selection mode right now. I'm going to go for single way sides, and I'm going to go to add. So in case one continuous geometry, 150 minus 20 is 130, so we use 130 as the height. The last major feature I need to add is this set of concentric circles. So I'm going to put in some circles here, circle with center point. I'm going to grab the face at any rate. So F3, grab this, drag it out to there, grab it again, and diameter 35. All right, a couple of things. I want to knock out the center of this object, so we're going to go with subtract. And I don't really care if it's one way or two ways. I just want it gone, so there we go. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to add. And I'm going to try and make sure that both directions, let's see here, that's 1, so flip that, 2, and it's 40 units wide. All right. The last thing we have to worry about is there's some radii here on this corner here and this corner here. So we need to put in some rounding. There we go, rounding. And we're going to grab this one. Its radius is 20, so there's 1. All right, there's radius is 20. That's cool. This radius is 25, and this one over here is 25 as well. All right, that's the entire object done, and it took me just over 3 minutes to do. Now, this next part. Since we have a few more moments, let's see if we can new drawing of the active model. Let's see if we can make a 2D drawing of this. So isometric, no, I want and symmetric. So, and symmetric draft. Okay, there we go. And run the drawing creation wizard. Solid Edge is pretty awesome in the fact that it's going to let me just drag and drop these pieces in, but the problem is the page is going to be really big. So we're going to scale 1 to 1. There's my front view, my top view, my side view, and just for fun, an isometric view. I need to dimension these things, so let's grab one here. I'm going to grab one here. That's not a good one, so we're going to grab this other dimension. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Dimension from point to point. Alright, and I want to go from here down to there. Oops. I want to go from here to here. I want to line it up with this. There. Alright, so we've got the base dimensions. I need a center line by 2 lines. So I'm going to take the average of these 2 lines. There's one. And then I'm going to take the average of these 2 lines. There's another. I'm happy. I'm going to put a center mark on this. There we go. So I can see that. And this entire thing is symmetrical. So I think I'm going to do a symmetry line right down the center by 2 points. So probably from here. Oops. Let's go actually try something. Take that one. And I'm going to see if... No. Okay. What do I want to do with this? I'm actually going to delete that center mark completely, which is not usually what I would do, but I'm going to put in 2 center lines. I'm going to go from that point to the corresponding point on the other side. There's one, no problem. I'm going to go from that point there down to that point there. Alright, that object's nice and symmetrical. Alright, smart dimensions. I need the diameters of these, 1 and 2. Probably want to clean that up in a few moments. Radius 20. Yeah. Let's go put in a 2 times modifier in there. Enable prefix and add the prefix. 2 times 5. Okay. Looks like it has an extra space in it. Cancel. Okay, that looks a bit better. This one. Let's just quickly double check. Thickness. Right. Okay, so I'm going to click on this point here, grab that one there. That's 20. That's cool. Probably want to go to there, and I'm just going to bring this, create an alignment stack. And there we go. Everything is dimensioned except for this peak right here. Okay. I'm going to add in another little dimension here. And let's see what we got. Alright. Last thing personally that I would want to do is maybe clean it up on the page. And we're done. 1 minute, 28 seconds left. Okay.